deaths on Newsnight. Was that
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So
Yes.
tell us about what have you got to say about that? Go on.
Well, you could put it under the umbrella of fake news because you know we're always hearing about fake news.
Yeah, yeah.
And the mainstream media even do these really helpful little videos for us on how to spot fake news.
Yeah.
And they say things like, they say things like check the source, and you would do that anyway. So if I check the source and I see it's the BBC, I tend to think, well, I'll not go there. I'll go somewhere more trustworthy. But anyway, that's my opinion, which is based on lots of things that I've discovered. So I saw on Newsnight that they had done this chart which showed you. They were saying the daily deaths in Britain, and they took a particular day, and they said it's more than the whole of the deaths in the EU together from COVID. So they had 357 UK deaths, and then a bar beside it showing you that the whole of the EU was much lower. And as soon as I saw it, I just sort of thought, ha, what a joke. That's just totally wrong. Because for a start, what happens is when they report the days, when they say 357 people died, they didn't die today. So the whole thing is just, the statistics are being totally misrepresented. That's actually the reported deaths. So the number dying per day, roughly at the moment of COVID, is somewhere between 150 and 180. So it's half what they said. So for a start, and also they're with COVID, and we're never going to know how many are from COVID. Well, we'll call them COVID deaths anyway, because we don't know how many are with it and how many are from.
Can you just clarify that, because some people might not understand why we wouldn't know? I mean, we may have touched on it earlier, but just in case it stands independent of this video, why would we never know?
Well, because people that are suspected of having COVID and never been tested are counted as a COVID death.
Okay.
There's a video of that one of the government briefings where Patrick Vallance, I think, or somebody like that. But one of them actually says, "Remember, we're not counting people who just died of COVID. We're counting people who are suspected of COVID and who will not have been tested." So he actually says that on TV.
Yeah.
That didn't seem to cause a stir or anything.
It's not particularly helpful. Like if I was counting something and I wanted it to be a unit of a certain category, you need to know it's of that category. You can't just make up.
No, well, actually, you would have to do what they did in Italy, which is go back over all the deaths and recode them. Yeah, and Italy did it. So, like I said before, they worked out that 12% of their deaths were directly as a result of COVID.
Let's get back to the Newsnight story. So Newsnight said that there were this many deaths per...
They were talking about daily deaths.
Yes.
They were saying the UK is having more daily deaths than the whole of Europe combined.
Yes.
The whole of the EU combined. But what they were talking about was the reported deaths, not the actual number of people who died. And you know what? I didn't realise this, but and actually probably people don't really realise this, but data is a lot more complex than you think. There's lots of different ways of talking about and reporting on things. So there's the number who die in hospital every day, and you get that from NHS England. You can run that down if you've got Microsoft Excel, and that will show you something like we know that 29 people died today. That'll sort of keep getting updated because they can't possibly get it all right at the end of the day. But we know as a fact that roughly 150 to 180 are dying at the moment. It's going down all the time. So anybody that works with NHS England data will know that the BBC are quoting double the number who actually died. But then, so there's that fact. Then the other fact is, if you're doing comparative analysis, you have to make sure you're comparing the same thing.
Okay.
So you have to work out how are all the other countries counting their deaths. Are they including care homes? Are they not? Are they counting people who died with COVID or from COVID? So you can't just. It's like comparing. Apples with trees. It just doesn't make sense. You have to compare like with like. And if they're totally unlike, then you can't even make a comparison.
Or if you're throwing all the deaths, like all the fruit and veg into your count, and then you're only comparing it's apples over here and oranges from that country, instead of all the vegetables from all those countries.
Yeah, exactly. You have to make sure that it's exactly the same what you're counting. Okay. I think the guy actually said there are some issues with the comparison that we have to be aware of. But the fact that he just gave totally the wrong number and said that they're dying every day, it's just...
So it is factually incorrect. The British or the UK number of deaths per day that he gave on news that night was factually incorrect.
Well, it was correct in that it was the number reported that day, but it wasn't the number who died that day.
Okay.
And it's really important to get that right.
And where are they getting the number that they are reporting then?
Because the number reported is published, so you can go and get the number of deaths that are reported, but they won't all have died that day.
Why is that? Where are those other deaths coming from?
Well, I think the data just gets updated, because quite often you'll find that, say somebody is having an autopsy and their data isn't submitted straight away. So as soon as you die, there's not some amazing database that sort of churns you through and you're there as a statistic. Like anything, there's lags. There's people that they don't put their data in until they know they've got all the information that they need. And honestly, I'm not an expert on how.
So there are some lags in the system. And
Yeah,
so
there's lags
you can,
in the system.
So it's not just for the data.
I think a good analogy would maybe be if I was to give you 5 apples on Monday, 5 on Tuesday, 5 on Wednesday, 5 on Thursday, and then another 5 on Friday, and then you said you've given me 25 apples on Friday.
Yeah.
I think that's
So you reported
that's what
them
you're
on
saying,
Friday,
right?
but
Yeah.
you gave them on all these different days. Yes, that's a very good comparison.
What was that? You saw a post from Jill where she posted something from the CDC recently, or something you shared recently that was really kind of instructive for you, but only in the past day or two.
With regards to
I can't remember.
Was it a whole series